You know that feeling. You mentally check all the boxes. I prayed. I worked hard. I waited. I tried to be patient, to trust the process, to keep faith even when I saw zero movement. You did everything right, so why is the door still locked? Why is the phone not ringing? That opportunity walked right past you as if you were just part of the scenery. And in a quiet moment, a whisper escapes, why is my kismet taking so long? Kismet, your destined portion, what the universe has earmarked just for you. It's not just fate or luck, it's a gentler truth. It means what's truly yours is already seeking you, and it will arrive at the perfect time. But when that perfect time feels like a myth, it creates a deep, confusing ache. It's not anger, it's the heart's confusion, because you know you showed up, you were sincere, you practiced gratitude, and in return, silence. Here's a perspective from Ibn Arabi that changes everything. When God presses pause, it is never to shrink you. Sometimes not yet is the most merciful answer you could receive. Let that sit for a moment. Why is not yet a mercy? Because a blessing that arrives before you're ready won't elevate you, it will overwhelm you. So let's reframe this completely. A delay is not a denial. It's divine timing in action. Your portion is already written, but God is a masterful strategist. He wraps every gift in a specific moment, and He will not deliver it until your hands are strong enough to hold it and your heart is spacious enough to carry its weight. Think of a strong, mature tree, its branches heavy with ripe fruit. It bends but doesn't break. Why? Because its roots are deep, the soil is stable. Now, imagine hanging that same fruit on a young, thin sapling. It would snap instantly. That is what happens when life gives us a weight our current foundations cannot support. So the universe waits. It's not ignoring you. It's fertilizing the soil of your soul, sending down roots of resilience. This unseen internal work is where the real magic happens. Your kismet isn't just looking for a free spot in your diary. It's seeking a specific capacity within you, a readiness of spirit. If you're impatient, a relationship will feel like a cage, not a sanctuary. If you're prideful, power will corrupt you, not empower you. The very thing you're praying for could break you if it arrives too soon. That impatient knock at the door. That's often your ego, anxious and demanding. God doesn't answer that door. He responds to the heart that is quiet, open, and truly ready. This is why Ibn Arabi taught that real prayer isn't a list of requests. It's a state of being. It's who you are becoming while you wait. You think you're waiting for the gift, but what if the gift is waiting for a you that is ready to receive it? So how can you check if it's your heart or your ego asking? Before you ask why not yet? Again, try this one question first. I say I want this, but am I truly prepared for everything that comes with it? Because this pause is rarely a punishment. It is most often a form of protection. Every significant blessing carries a corresponding responsibility. A loving God will not give you a beautiful, heavy gift only to watch it crush you. His protection isn't just in what He gives, but also in what He, in His wisdom, holds back. That silence you're sitting in. It might be the very sound of His shelter. And remember, God's clock is never wrong. We are the ones constantly trying to rush the season. Ibn Arabi gives us a crucial key. The test is not in getting your portion. The test is in becoming the person who is worthy of it. The challenge isn't the receiving, it's building a character that can handle that reality. Your kismet is not a trophy for your shelf. It's a responsibility, a doorway. And once you walk through, you will be fundamentally, irrevocably changed. This moment will split your life into a before and an after. And God will never hand that key to a heart that's still afraid of changing the locks. So why the delay? Your soul cries out. The honest answer might be this: your prayer is still just words in the air. God is waiting for those words to become your actions, your character, your very breath. The world responds to the divine qualities you cultivate within. Grow mercy in your heart and mercy will find you. Cultivate wisdom and wise paths will appear. But if you can't recognize these traits inside yourself, how will you recognize them when they show up at your door? Now, for the bravest question you will ever ask. Get quiet and listen. I want my kismet. But does my kismet want the person I am today? Maybe you're not lost. Maybe you're in the workshop. Maybe God isn't just preparing your future. Maybe He is intensively preparing you for your future. He is breaking down your impatience to rebuild it with fortitude. He is sanding down your rough edges. He is tenderizing a heart that has become too hard. One day, without fanfare, you will simply be ready. You'll approach the door and it will open from within because you have become an insider. While you wait, know this crucial difference: you are focused on the timeline. God is focused on your transformation. He's not grading your waiting. He's fascinated by who you are becoming while you wait. So take a look. Who is emerging? The same impatient, striving person, or a new soul learning to trust even when it can't see the path? Kismet is an inside job. It grows in the quiet. It's likely already there. You just need new eyes to see it. With the eyes of the heart closed, even a miracle looks like a problem. So maybe the issue isn't God's timing. Maybe it's the film over your lens. Get radically honest. Why do you really want this? Is it for the applause, to finally feel enough? Or is it to feel a deeper connection to the divine through what you receive? God sees your heart, but He also sees your motive. When the motive twists, the provision often pulls back. A love that doesn't point you toward God becomes a spiritual distraction. A dream job that pulls you from your soul's purpose is a demotion in disguise. Ibn Arabi spoke of two streams of provision, one that nourishes your soul and one that only feeds your ego. Sometimes, to guide you to the first, God must dam the second. He allows a holy thirst so you learn to find the true, eternal source. This emptiness, this is mercy disguised as deprivation. He is the loving parent cooling the hot soup to save you from a burned tongue. Your inner world sets your outer delivery schedule. If it's a storm inside, the blessing would only add to the chaos. So God waits, and this waiting becomes your soul's most important classroom. Look back. Remember that thing you were sure you needed that never came. What happened? Something better appeared, or you evolved beyond the desire. Every no from God is perfumed with protection. It's not rejection. It's a loving redirection. Here's a profound secret: some prayers are approved the instant they are conceived, but they are held in sacred escrow, waiting for your soul to develop the maturity to claim them. God listens to the song of your heart, not just the words. If your heart sings a frantic song of fear, receiving the gift now would be disastrous. So it waits in a vault of grace. And consider this: perhaps what you're waiting for is also being prepared. Your prayer might be sculpting it. God isn't just getting you ready, He's getting it ready for you. The answer isn't just coming. In spirit, it's already done. Your job is to grow into its physical reality. You don't just receive the answer. You become the vessel that can contain it. Real kismet doesn't fall from the sky. It rises from your core. When that inner light gets bright enough, it illuminates your entire path. So, let me ask you, can you find peace with God's timeline? Because this peace isn't passive, it's an active ingredient in manifestation. Reach that acceptance and something shifts. Kismet stops hiding. It starts seeking. Destiny runs toward the one who stands in surrendered trust. Ibn Arabi offers a vision: a witness from the unseen walks beside you, recording the energy of your intentions before you even speak. Let me be clear, your emotional state is a constant prayer. A fearful life prays for more fear. A doubtful life blocks grace. But a trusting life, a heart that whispers, "It is done," that summons mercy like a homing beacon. Sometimes the most powerful prayer is to unclench your fists. When you stop forcing life, life can finally work for you. You'll know you've matured when you stop begging, not from defeat but from deep knowing. You realize what's yours is already yours. You're just growing into it. And that is precisely when it lands softly on your doorstep, gently, knowing you now have the hands to hold it. The ultimate test isn't in the getting, it's in the letting go. When you can want without clinging and wait without despairing, that is when heaven opens its hand. Pass this test and your joy shifts from the gift to the giver. Once you love the giver, everything feels like a love note. We think fate is a fixed script. Ibn Arabi says it's a smart mirror. It reflects the readiness of the soul looking into it. Polish your mirror with faith and your path clears. Cloud it with fear and you'll see only fog. God doesn't create the emptiness. You do by trying to fill it with everything but Him. That hollow feeling, it's a reserved space. When the time is right, reality will conspire for you, the pieces will click, and you'll be grateful for every no. Sometimes the answer isn't a thing, it's the transformation. A life forged in waiting, now capable of thriving with the answer. One day you'll wake up and the old desire will be gone, not because you failed, but because you evolved. The treasure wasn't out there. It was buried within the seeker. When that inner dawn breaks, the door swings open, but you won't rush. You'll walk in calmly because you realize you were already home. This is the secret. The chase ends when you become the destination. Stop chasing and the world brings its gifts to your feet. Sound familiar? You let go and it appeared. That's not luck. It's your ego sitting down, allowing your soul to lead. What arrives in that silence doesn't come to complete you. It comes to complement your wholeness. Most misunderstand destiny. They see a rigid script. Ibn Arabi sees a responsive reflection. The script is written on the surface of a lake. It only becomes clear when the waters are still. So still your waters, the writing will appear. A blessing might slip away, not to punish you but to teach you to hold without owning. If its loss shatters you, you were its prisoner. If your peace remains, you are truly free. That is the final exam for any blessing. Does it stay with someone who is okay without it? Let me end with a story. A woman prayed for years for a partner. She got her wish, but within months it became a gilded cage. Why? She wept. I prayed so hard. The answer echoed from within. You asked for a companion. You did not ask for a heart capable of holding the beautiful, complex journey of a shared soul. The form was granted. The substance was not. A castle built on sand will fall. So sometimes your kismet allows a breaking open, because a heart that has been humbled has the greatest capacity for grace. So ask yourself with honesty, am I still too fragile for this blessing? Do I need it for validation? Would I know how to cherish it, or would I break it? Ibn Arabi warns an unrecognized blessing becomes a curse. This is why some dreams become nightmares. They were received by a consciousness that wasn't ready. If you don't understand a gift's meaning, you will misuse it. So shift the question. Stop asking, why not yet? Start asking, what within me still needs to align for this to be a true blessing? God isn't playing games, He is protecting you. This protection leads you to a point where every blessing matches your soul's frequency. At that crossroads, prayer becomes obsolete. You are the answer. Remember, you are not late. You are in sacred preparation. Every silence is strengthening you. Every delay is enriching your soil. Breathe, trust the ripening. A seed does its most vital work in the dark without a sound. Soon you will understand. It was never a delay. It was a divine incubation. It was love whispering, wait, grow, become. And when you are ready, you will see that nothing from the past would fit you now. And that is beautiful. So stop chasing a shadow, become the substance, and watch as your destiny finds its way home.